welcome back to my channel. It's your South African professional nurse Z. So I just got back from work and I thought, I just pulled at my parking lot and I thought maybe I should film this video before I go into the house. So for those who are new on my channel, I'm your South African professional nurse. I talk about a whole lot of things in my channel. I speak about my life. I don't really have that much of an interesting life, but there's a whole lot of things that can be learned, that could be learned from my life. So I share a whole lot about my life, but most importantly, the reason I started my channel is to share with you guys what is available in your nearest clinic. You know, you having the government clinic, right? The National Department of Health clinics. There are things that are available at your clinics and some of you don't even know about them. There are programs that are there to accommodate you and some of you don't even know about it, and most of you are here on YouTube. So I know that clinics and public hospitals, they are mostly associated with mean nurses and mean medical practitioners, right? So I am here to show you the real aspects of us as professional nurses, as medical practitioners. But I know that there are a whole lot of South African YouTubers who are doctors, so I think you've also seen their part and their portions they've shared with you guys. And I haven't seen any South African YouTube nurse, hence I thought, no man, let me show our people what nursing is all about, what the South African nurses have to offer to them besides being mean and being rude. So I'm not only an employee of the National Department of Health, but I'm also a user of the National Department of Health. So I share my own experiences as well in the clinics, and I don't only talk the nice things, no, I talk the real thing that I experienced. If you haven't went through my channel, please go through it and watch my labor and delivery story, because it happened at a public clinic, not even a public hospital, but it happened at a public clinic. I don't think that it's necessary for us to be spending money that we don't even have in private sector, simply because we are scared that there might be a meanness that's going to judge you, or a mean medical practitioner, or anyone in a medical establishment that may judge you. I know a lot of people that don't go to clinics because they are scared of being judged. I know a lot of people that don't go to clinics because they are scared of being labeled. So I thought I should show you guys what is it that is available at your nearest clinics, and what is the current face of nursing besides what you guys already read about in the news. So there are good things that are happening in the public sector, and that's exactly why I started my channel. But today's video is for someone that is interested in studying nursing. It can be your nephew, it can be your niece, it can be anyone for that matter. It can be your friend, your aunt. So even if it's not you, if you're not interested in nursing, please don't hesitate to share this video with people who are interested to study nursing. These are my advices for people who are interested in studying nursing. These are the advices that I wish someone could have given to me before I went into the nursing industry. I'm gonna talk about the 3 P's that one needs to have before they go into the profession. And the first P is passion. You need to be passionate about what you are doing. In nursing, you need to be passionate, especially now when you are working for the public sector. You need to be passionate about it, because even when you do good, sometimes you're not gonna get a pat on the shoulder. Oh, Sister Zanele, you are the best, a round of applause for you. They call it. Even if they don't give you that quality clap, if you have passion, automatically you will reward yourself. Like, you will be happy with your accomplishments, even if you don't get the thank you from a patient, but your passion will excite you. Your passion will give you that pat on the shoulder. Good girl, you killed it this time. You resuscitated this patient so well, and it will just give you a boost and a confidence in what you're doing. So you need to be passionate about what you're doing. If you are not passionate, you are always gonna be grieving, you are always gonna be mourning, you are always gonna be mean. And that's what we don't want. We don't want a meanness. We want someone that's gonna be happy at their workplace, even when the circumstances are not allowing. it, but we want someone that's just gonna wake up each and every single day and tell themselves, good, you know what, I'm going out there to make a difference. The second P is patience. So we are dealing with different people, right, from different backgrounds, from different cultures and different traditions. So if you are not patient, you are gonna find yourself angry the entire day, because someone else will come in speaking a language that you don't even understand, and they'll be throwing a fit there and there. So if you are not patient, the frustrations of the previous patient that just made you angry, you are going to carry them to your next patient. You are patient. The moment a patient throws a fit, you are just going to keep your calm. You are going to chill and you are going to relax. And as soon as they close that door, you are going to take a deep breath and move on with your life to the next patient. And the last P, if you want to get into nursing, get in it with a purpose. Don't just go into nursing simply because when you are a nurse, you don't like. They're saying, but like, but being a nurse, you don't like job opportunities. I don't know, because I've seen a whole lot of nurses writing on social media, they're unemployed and stuff like that. But if you are getting in nursing simply because you think you wanted to do a career that will give you a job instantly, then that is not purpose. You didn't get in nursing because of purpose. If you are getting in nursing simply because you just wanted a career, any career, you just wanted to make money, that is not purpose, and you are going to turn into a mean nurse, and that is not what we want, right? So you need to be patient, you need to be passionate, and you need to be purposeful. If you have these 3 P's, you can definitely go into your nursing, honey, and you are gonna stay in it, and you are gonna be winning it. Now, moving right along to someone who already has a diploma in nursing or a degree in nursing, and you want to further your studies, and you are still confused, you're not sure what is it that you want to further your studies in, you're not sure that what is it that you want to advance in. So I finished nursing school in 2015 and I started working in 2016. What I did was, from 2016 until now, I haven't registered anything that has to do with nursing. Currently doing my BA in psychology and counseling with UNISA, and I am doing that for something else, not for nursing. But when it comes to my nursing career, I chose to stay and not do anything until I figure out what is it that I'm really passionate about, what is it that I really like in my nursing career. I decided not to be influenced by friends. I decided not to be influenced by colleagues. I decided not to be influenced by anyone for that matter, but took my time to study myself in my job, to see what is it that what is it that I'm strong in, what is it that I'm weak in. You know, I managed to identify my weaknesses, my strength, and my thumbs up and my thumbs down moments. So yeah, I would suggest that before you further your studies in anything, you don't want to see yourself collecting all these bars. You know, there are nurses who have just about 7 bars of advances, diplomas, and I personally don't think that is necessary. I personally don't think that is necessary. And I stayed 3 years of not studying and wanting to see what is it that I'm good at. This is how I did it. I asked myself this question: would I prefer a hospital or a clinic? Would I want to work in a hospital or would I want to work in a clinic? Well, I kind of did that during my practicals when I was still at college, and I realized that I like clinics more than I like hospitals. The other thing is that I don't like working weekends. I don't like working night shifts. So yeah, that's the other reason that made me to love clinics. And then I was placed in a clinic. I stayed in a clinic, and when I got to the clinic, there are different departments, right? There are different programs as well. There is your antenatal care, there is your midwifery, which is midwifery, there is your child welfare, there is your emergencies, your chronic, and your minor elements. So I went on and rotated all of them just to see my strong points, just to see what is it that I really, really love, what is it that I am able to what should I call it? I am able to respect my work boundaries on. I'll make a typical example with kids. I cannot work with children. I don't even want to work with children. I don't even want to advance. I don't even want to advance in pediatrics, because I realize that I get very attached to kids and their cases so much that I break the boundaries of my emotions and my job. I exceed my boundaries, and I just involve my emotions whenever I get to deal with a child who has a critical case, be it's abuse, be it's malnutrition or anything like that. I'm emotional about it, and that's when I realized, no, I cannot work with kids. I cannot work with I cannot work in a pediatrics ward because I cannot separate my emotions from my work. So you need to advance on something that you are able to separate your emotions from your work, because you don't, I remember when I was doing second year or third year, I think I was in third year, and I was in neonatal ICU, and there was this neonate that I kept praying for. Like, she was so tiny. I think she was born at 6 months or 7 months. I kept praying for her, and every time she looked like she was dying, I would go to her incubator, hold it with my hand, and start praying for it. I remember one morning the doctor came in, and she had thought that the baby had died because the saturation was now at 0, and literally everything, it was like gone. I went to the baby's incubator and I prayed for it, and saturation went back to 100, and the baby was kicking and playing and everything. So I literally cannot separate my emotions, and whenever I get a case like that, I get emotional about it. I take it home with me. I will have a bad day simply because a child came in and they were raped, or simply because a child came in and they were abused, and I'm just gonna have a bad day. So if you are like that in a program, just know that you are not supposed to further your studies in that program, because now you are not gonna be able to manage it fully. You are not gonna be able to manage it intellectually. Your emotions will hinder you. With adults, I love chronic, and I love working with adults. With adults, I love it. I enjoy it. Even if I fail sometimes, like even if I fail in a case, I don't take it home with me like, oh my gosh, like my patient died. I don't. I get attached. Well, I get attached sometimes, but it never goes to a point where I break my work boundaries. So that's when where I'm sitting now, I know what it is that I would like to do with my nursing career, and I'm already working on it. I'm very excited because it's more of a nursing duty full-time and a business for myself as well. But I am gonna reveal that with you guys and on my channel when it happens. I think you can see on my face just how I get excited by thinking about it. I've shared it with a couple of my friends, but not everybody knows what is it that I want to do with my nursing career right now. But I'm currently busy with the investigations and everything. So please stay tuned and be on my channel to see the manifestations of everything else, from these humble beginnings, right to the top of it all. So yeah, that's how I got to a point of knowing what is it that I want to further my studies in. I looked at everything, every program that I've worked in, everything that I have done, my strengths and my weaknesses, and I looked at what is it that I am able to function fully without being interrupted by my emotions, without being interrupted by my religion, without being interrupted by a whole lot of things that may interrupt me from delivering the best healthcare services to a client. And yeah, that worked for me. And I am currently now doing my investigations, and I will soon be enrolling with Sefako. What? Yeah, but Yomedunsa, I will soon be registering with Yomedunsa and to do something related to my nursing. I hope you guys found this video interesting and you found it to be enlightening, especially when it comes to studying in nursing, because when you need to embark on studying in nursing, you need to be spiritually ready, physically ready, financially ready, emotionally and psychologically ready. So I hope this video will help you to make the right choices when it comes to your nursing journey. And please do drop those comments on the comment section, ask your questions, and I'll definitely attend to them. Do share with us what were your experiences when you started working as a nurse, and what is it that you've seen yourself excelling in, what is it that you're considering to further your studies in, and if you are still considering to do nursing, and what do you think you will be good at? Which department of nursing do you think you will be good at when you enter the nursing industry? From my heart to your heart, I love you guys so much. A big thank you to my 55 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you haven't subscribed on my channel, please do that. I think if I can get 50 subscribers every month, I will be very much happy. By the end of this month, I want to have 100 subscribers. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I'm not competing with anyone. I am in this thing and I am doing it my way. With your support, I think I will definitely pull through. Have a lovely weekend and take good care of yourselves. I love you all. Until next week. Mwah.